Good morning, Com 290. My name is Tanya Edie, and today I will be speaking on the topic appeal to novelty. What is appeal to novelty? The appeal to novelty is also called argumentum ad novitatem. This means that it is a fallacy in which one prematurely claims that an idea or proposal is correct or superior exclusively because it is new or modern. So I dug a little deeper to make sure that I had an understanding of what fallacy is, because in my mind, fallacy is lies. It's lies. However, it's the mistaken belief, especially based on unsound argument. Novelty is defined as something new or something new, original, or unusual. And but in other words, appeal to novelty means that someone basically believes that it's an argument that something is better because it's new, and that's it. Just because it's new. Not because you tested it out to verify that this new product or idea is better. But, oh, no, it's new. So, this is better because it's new. There are many areas in life that this applies to. And we often hear people refer to something as the novel approach to a situation or a matter. In those cases, novel means new, better, or preferred. So I had some examples of what appeal to novelty is. And one of my examples is both of my examples are technological. These are technology examples. It was like the best way I could explain it. So take your cell phone. Everybody has a smartphone these days. We all play games on our smartphones. At least most of us do. It took me a long time to do that, but most of us nowadays do play games on our phones. And there was a game a long time ago called Tomb Raider, and I'm sure it's still in the App Store. For those of you that are a little younger and might want to go check it out, it was a really popular game, and I can only imagine that when people pitched other games or wanted to improve upon the game, because you go up in levels on these different games, that they said, oh no, we have a newer version of it, and they figured that the newer version would be better, and it turned out the newer version was pretty much the same. There's a little kid now that's making a lot of money on YouTube, Ryan. I'm sure most of you have heard of him, especially if you have a little sister or a little brother. And he has a game. He has an app on the phone, and my son plays this game. And when I saw the game, I looked at it, and I was like, yeah, this is just like that game, Subway Surfer. And Subway Surfer is just like, Tomb Raider, where you're going through this obstacle course on the game, and you're jumping over stuff, and you're ducking under stuff, and, you're just trying to get to wherever. I never played it long enough to find out what's at the end. But is it a better game? Not really. No. It's just a different character, so that makes it more amenable to a different demographic. It's different for the kids. Another example I have is Windows. Windows comes out with a newer version almost every year. And now they have something called Windows 365, where you just have a subscription for it, but you're limited on how you can use it. But that's not my point. But kind of is my point, because in my opinion, that's not better. But back in the day, I had bought a laptop. I had Windows Vista, and no sooner did I buy my new laptop and I had Windows Vista, which was new to me, and I started using that. They came out with Windows 10, and I refused. I refused to do Windows 10 because I wasn't familiar with it, and I didn't see how it was going to be any different than Windows Vista. But a friend of mine, after a while, kept telling me, no, it's really good. You should try it. It's got like different. Your webcam will be better. The controls are better. It's easier to get to your different applications through it. You don't have to open up so many folders, etc., etc. He convinced me to try it, so I did, and that was to the detriment of my laptop because it crashed it. It locked me out of different programs, and as I tried to open different things up and try to get where I needed to go within my system, it crashed. So I had to go to Best Buy and holler at the Geek Squad and get them to restore my laptop to its former condition and also uninstall Windows 10. I was hot. But one of the things that they told me was, oh yeah, they're having this problem. A lot of people are having this problem. But the company never informed me. They didn't send me an email. They didn't tell me that, hey, we made a mistake. So, was Windows 10 better because it was new? Absolutely not. Eventually, of course, they worked out the bugs and the glitches and they fixed it, but they didn't do such a good job. So basically, what I'm saying is that appeal to novelty is a strategy. It's a flawed strategy, but it is a strategy nonetheless, and it is set up to, try to convince people that something is better because it's new or because it's more modern, and that is not always the case. I stand by my statement. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I also stand by doing what's better and what's in the best interest of everyone. Thanks.